Yeah, sleep is so important for health. Then why does the human body have such a rough time getting it when it's not feeling well? Good morning. It's a beautiful but icy morning for a run. Schools have a 2-hour delay, so I get to run in the sunlight instead of just doing a run in the dark like I used to. So today I'm thinking about weekly mileage. What's my goal through the run streak? Actually, my goal has been 20 miles a week. I think my body does well with 20 miles a week, and if I can sustain 20 miles a week throughout the year, I'll actually increase my yearly mileage. In the past, I've gotten sometimes more and sometimes less, down to 10 miles a week sometimes, especially if you have 3 runs a week, especially a week after a race or something, you pull back. I think more consistently running 20 miles a week would be good. But ultimately, I think I've been pretty consistent during my time as a runner, right? The last 2.5 years. Looking in on my Garmin data, I see there's not a lot of weeks or time off, right? There's no point where I miss like months of running. And when I have missed time of running, I've gotten either biking, especially through the summer, bicycling, going to the gym, lifting weights, or swimming. So I think I've been fairly consistent, but I think that keeping my mileage each week at 20 miles, hold myself to that bar, might ultimately help me to improve. We'll see. Today, I'm over 2.5 miles already. It's icy. I have my yak tracks on, so that's not bad. I can feel the icy spots under me, but I haven't slipped. Taking it nice and slow and easy. A little bit tired, still dealing with the stomach thing. Yesterday, the fasting really helped in the morning, but then when I ate again, I had issues at night again with the stomach aches, which means it's got to be from the food and maybe some type of stomach bug, right? Because it kind of hit on pretty quick on Saturday, and I've had to deal with it since then. Yeah. So anyway, still getting out. At least it's not diarrhea or anything, right? It could be worse. It's just like stomach cramping. But yeah, it really makes sleeping tough. Yeah. I don't know if I have a question of the day in there or not. Maybe something about the importance of sleep, right? Any wisdom anybody has for me on sleep and how to do well on it, especially if you're not feeling well. Because I do okay on sleep when I'm feeling good. But man, when I'm not, the first thing to go is my good night's sleep. here we go. We got weekly mileage. I changed the totals to include only the run distances. That's September 2020. I started running in August 2020 during COVID. So September 9th, it looks like I got my watch. So we got distance total 4.9 for the week, 8.74, 12.46, and then 14.69 for that September. October, that's my first, hold on, it's this, so the problem is you have to change the monthly totals to just running, right? To include running only. And we see my mileage. We have 14.6, 9.6, 12.9, 13.1, and then 15.6. So as we go, let's skip ahead a couple of months. You can see, just watch in general, my consistency overall is good. There's days when I'm doing yoga, as well as running, right? Days when I'm walking, indoor cycling. This is still during COVID, right? Running into 2021. You can see very consistent in getting activities in and running. And even by March 2021, let's switch that over to running activities. We can see our weekly totals for that month, just to get a glimpse. You can see 14.64 for the first week. Second week is 19.17, then 20.36, and 14.3, and 16.43 for the week that goes from March to April 2021. Let's go forward a few more months. You can see I really don't miss any time. Lots of exercise in. Let's go ahead a few months to say October 2021. And we'll switch it over to the running just to see a snapshot of what's going on in October. I have a 20.7 mile week, 27.71, 16.19, 22.43, and a 7.95. So let's go forward another up to the next March. So here we are, switching it over to running only. So in 2022, I did a lot less cross training, but you can see 12.47, 9.76, 0 miles on that week. That is the week after my injury, right? So in March 2021 is when I sprained my ankle. Said I did gym work, and I'm guessing that's yoga. Then 5.09, 5.23, going into April 2022. Switch it back over to running, just showing the running activities. The month after, 5.23 up to 15. Second week, 15.34, 13.08, 12.82, and 9.24. So going forward a couple of months, this is, let's say, July, August 2022. I'm well into my marathon training at this point for the Steamtown Marathon. So doing a more wide variety of things. We got 21 mile week, a 29.52, second week 28.03. For the third week, 28.91, then 19.99. So you can see I've been pretty consistent going fast forward into this year. And here we go. So this year so far, we have 25.76 for the first week, 27.57 for the second week, 21.16, and so far we have 2 days of this week, so 7.02. So I don't think that that hoping for 20 miles a week is a stretch for me at all. Just hitting it consistently, I think through the year, is my goal. I guess one of my goals, consistency.